Hello there, it's Jay here from Jay's Vintage Junk, and a little bit of a change today. We're down at the boatyard. This is the boatyard I frequent, and I thought what we'd have a look at today is this. Now this is my 1972 Mark I Norman 23 cabin cruiser. It's quite a classic boat really. It's a 73, so it's an early fiberglass hulled vessel. Made in Shaw in Oldham, probably only about 8 or 9 miles away from where it's moored now. So I thought we'd go for a little trip down the canal in this, and I'll show you a little bit of it inside after. It needs a lot of work on it. Like I say, it's an old boat, and it has been a little bit neglected. There was a huge tree up there for many years which the rails have just actually trimmed back and cut down. And it used to leave leaves and all sorts of muck and rubbish all over my boat. But fortunately they've trimmed that down now, so I shouldn't have as many issues with muck and rubbish getting all over her as I have in the past. Anyway, like I said, what I thought we'd do is we'd go for a little cruise down the canal. So I'll jump straight back to you once I've got her unmoored and we're about ready to take underway. Okay, well we're ready to get underway now. The old Yamaha, this little Yamaha 4-stroke 9.9 horsepower engine I've got on this. It's only a tiny little engine, but you don't really need much more on a boat this size, especially not on the canals. It's actually had a much bigger engine on it when I bought it. It had a 40 horsepower Mariner on it, 2-stroke, and it was a fantastic engine, but it was off an old lifeboat, and it could virtually get this boat up on the plane, which you don't really want for cruising the canal, cruising in the inland waterways with. So I downgraded to a Yamaha 4-stroke, but advantage being that has an electric start on it, as where the Mariner that was on before was pull start. It was a bit of a bugger to start, plus you had to mix your fuel, where this just uses standard unleaded, so like I said, it has a key start on it. Much nicer, better engine. I hope you enjoyed that little trip down the canal. Basically, we went from my mooring up at what's known as the old coal yards down to Portland Basin in Ashton and back up. It's just basically my little keep the engine running and then the battery charge up trip I do every now and again, just like I said, keep the boat in working order and maintained. It does have its boat safety certificate. It passed it again last year, so basically it's like the boat's version of an MOT, and instead of once every year on a boat, it's once every 5 years, so I'm good for another 4 years. And this is the inside of the boat. She's a 4-berth, so basically we have a front berth there, which will sleep 3 people, and then we've got basically this table here, which I've got my camera on at the moment. This converts into another bed, so it'll sleep 4 people. Technically it'll sleep 6 because you can sleep 2 in the wheelhouse at the back where you steer the boat from, but it's probably not the most comfortable place to sleep. So really it is a 4-berth. I installed these doors. When I bought the boat, somebody had made a bit of a half-assed attempt at refitting and it wasn't very good, so I got some nice wooden doors. I've still got to paint all this up and make it look really pretty and nice. What I'd like to do is take this boat back to how it was back in 1972 and really make it into a bit of a showpiece boat, because there's not many of these Mark 1 Normans left on the water. You see plenty abandoned up on bankments, and you see quite a few old fiberglass boats like this sunk in the canal, but it's quite rare to actually see one like this that's actually got a boat safety certificate and is actually okay to be on the water. It is it's a canal, river and a coastal craft, so not that I would take it coastal with the little engine that I've got on it. That would be a bit silly. But it will go on rivers. Like I said, I use it on the canal network where the little 10 horsepower is absolutely fine. You'd want about a 40 horsepower or so if you wanted to take it coastal, but it is classed as a coastal vehicle, a coastal vessel. You could take it out on the open ocean. No, I don't think I would fancy doing that in a boat which is, like I said, it's getting on for like 50 years old now. But yeah, I thought I'd show you around my little boat. I hope you enjoyed that and didn't find it too boring, but as well as the electronics and the old computers and old valve stuff, I do like messing about with all kinds of old junk. I do regard this as another piece of my old vintage junk. So I'm going to leave it there for now. I hope you enjoyed that little look around my boat. So thanks for watching and goodbye.